Happy New Year from DjGoHam! Today we've got some fun news for you. There's a new Tellehandler, we've got our first Skoda mod, and we've got another new feature coming to Calmsden Farm. And we get to see some new screenshots from Welker Farms. That'll be fun. If you like staying updated with all of the latest news of Farming Simulator, make sure you're subscribed. Let's check out today's news. Starting off, an update dropped on Mod Hub yesterday for the Seed Hawk Pack by Welker Farms and Forward Agricultural. This was update version 1001, fixed bridge crossing collision issue with track option, fixed to reduce skipping issue on rough terrain, and sound volume tweaks. This appears to be the same update from his itch page last week, but as always, make sure to get the updates straight from Mod Hub when they're available to you. We'll be talking about Welker Farms as well a little later on in the video. It's got some pretty cool stuff going on. Speaking of pretty cool stuff, I've released two pretty cool mod previews over the past week. The first one on Wednesday was the Case IH Magnum 34400 Series Special Edition FL, long name, by MacTracker921. This thing is epic, with some great returning features and a few goodies to match. It's also available in toothpaste tractor with like 1200 horsepower. It's insane. Second was the Moss Valley map by VR Modding. This has been a fan favorite and offers a lot of things for players that want a wide variety of large and small fields, undulating terrain, and lots of really nice detail, all in a UK setting. This map does it all. I actually went into a lot of detail on that map preview, so if you want to see it all, check that out if you haven't seen it already. Now, let's jump over to Modder News, and we start with 82 Studio and an updated mod status for their mods. This information is only about a day old at the time of recording, so should be the same now. So far, in testing, he's got an update to the multi-fruit buying station in FS25, the new Global Goods Transport pallet for FS25, and the new TLX Phantom series for FS22. Pending beside the first two mods just means that the testing hasn't started yet, but I am a little bit worried about the Phantom, as I didn't think Giants would be accepting mods after the end of 2024, but I think this one's a little bit different because they hadn't finished the testing yet. Maybe they're going to finish the testing on every mod that was submitted before the end of the year, or maybe just a few. We'll have to wait and see. Also, just a quick update on his Phoenix series for FS25. We've talked about this a lot over the past few weeks. However, that mod is still being worked on. Next up, we've got great news from Black Sheep Modding that their John Deere 3400 TL or Telehandler is coming back. This is a model from 2003 and it was released over 3 months ago in FS22. They say that the mod is coming soon for all platforms, and I believe that they're showcasing it on the Pichenier Valley map as well, but I can't be too sure. If you've never used the Telehandler before, pricing starts at $95,000. It's got 145 horsepower and goes 24 miles an hour. As far as lifting goes, it can go up to 7 meters, which is pretty high. And in FS22, it came with a pallet fork, sweeper attachment, 3-point attachment, cutter bar support, and a bucket. I would assume all of these are coming back and maybe something new. We'll have to wait and see. If you want to get a better look at the mod before it comes out, you can just go download it right now in FS22 and play with it, or you can just check out my video, link down below. Either way, get hype because it's coming back. Next, we've got a quick one from Blue Ogden Modding, who's looking into adding new tires to the Deutz-Fahr 6215 TTV. Shown here, the Michelin Care X Bib 2 tires with white lettering. It's a pretty cool look. I'm a big fan of the white lettering, not on everything, but this looks really good. However, Blue Ogden Modding says that they were not offered with the model in real life, and they like to stay realistic. What do you guys think? You can let them know your thoughts and opinions at the link below. Here's something that's super unexpected. Sid Modding is bringing in a Skoda mod to FarmSim 25. This is the Enyaq. Enyaq? E-N-Y-A-Q? I don't know how to pronounce this, man. It's an electric SUV. It will be available for all platforms in FS25, as mentioned. Sid says it's also fully customizable, so each one can be unique to your own liking. It also looks like there's some custom LED lighting on the inside. That's pretty awesome. I've always got some kind of like RGB lighting under the dash in my cars, but this accent lighting looks pretty stylish in the Skoda. I also hope that it's removable because some people may not like it. If you're curious, the Skoda in the base game is the Kodiaq. The Kodiaq is just a little bit bigger than Sid's Enyaq. The Kodiaq is not electric. In real life, the Enyaq is available in a coupe version with a lower roofline too, but we only get to see the 4-door version today. Either way, it's a very cool car, and for somebody who knows nothing about Skodas, at least before FS25 came out, this is awesome to see even more offerings from them, and especially from Sid. Next, let's talk about Welker Farms, who has released version 0.9 of their Phiber dash trailer on their itch page. VN version 09 or 0.9, it's not really the release version yet, and some bugs may still need to be squished. But if you're on PC and you want to be part of the testing, it is available for download right now. I'll also give this download link a try and see what I can do with it. I'm happy to do a mod preview for anyone else that wants to see it, or maybe get a comparison from the FS22 version. Again, I'm happy to do that for you guys. This was a very interesting mod back when it first released, and I was almost obsessed with it in a way with how it worked. Welker Farms talked to me for a while on Discord, helping me to understand it, and I absolutely loved it once I got it. If you have any questions about it, just ask, and I'll see if I can get something put together for you. Next up, let's talk about WOLFex Modding. They've got a few more mods to announce with their FarmTech TDK 1500 F-C-S returning, which at least in FS22 was available as a logging version with a crane. We're not sure if that version is returning, as the tipper is the only one we see today. WOLFex also showcases a new mod, the Lemken Jewel 8 pack, which is a plow pack. And they've got their Silo King EA 2300, which was originally a White Bull modding mod. Pair these with some of the other mods that are already with Giants waiting testing, and we've got a great set of mods from WOLFex Modding alone. Let's go. Great job, man. One name we haven't talked about in a while is Calmsden Modding. We used to talk about them all the time. However, they are back today, and they dropped a first look at their new Camara machinery trailer for FS25. There's some new things on here, as well as some changes, including opening of the back discharge door by hydraulic cylinders, hydraulic rear door safety bars, auto directional rear axle, and LED lighting. Camara is a Spanish brand, and some great stuff in FS22 they had, and it's really nice to see Calmsden back at it, working on them for new generation of players. Okay, so rarely do I talk about productions or greenhouses in Farm Sim News. However, had to show this one off. If you're looking for some garden mods, then look no further than Omatana's upcoming garden mod, which is all ready for Mod Hub. This morning, she dropped a very long 45-minute video showcasing everything that's coming with the pack. There's 5 different gardens, each with 4 variations and 17 different crops to grow. There's a ton of flexibility here. There's also a distributor and 2 versions, and garden pump to load and unload water in one go, making things very convenient. Each one works very similar to the next, with some special decorations separating them. Omatana goes in way more depth than I would be able to, because I think I finished Farm Sim News in about the same time that it would take to watch her video. So, if you're interested, go grab some popcorn and check out Omatana, link below. Next, Ikas reveals 2 new buildings, well, 2 returning buildings that will be heading over from 22 to 25. The first one is the Small American Metal Hall. This was released about a year ago in FS22 and features 2 main doors on the front and 2 sliding doors on the side so you can pull through or back things in. This mod I think was a bit overlooked in 22 just because it was a little bit smaller. However, definitely don't sleep on this mod in 25. Going to be able to fit a lot of the stuff that you need. The second building is their American Midwest Truck Shop. This was definitely a popular mod in 22, no doubt about that, with 4 large bays to pull straight through. That's right, it's got 8 doors on it. A couple people doors as well, man doors, sorry. Not to mention the fuel station outside and the workshop inside. This is a big building and perfect for the farms that just need some extra storage for semi-trucks or maybe even longer tools like seeders and planters. This shed is great for them all. Lastly, let's talk about maps, and we start with Oxygen David and Calmsden Farm. Last we heard, testing was going well, and he's planning to send it off for testing in Giants over the next few weeks. New today, we also get to see flooding on the map, which has gotten a lot more realistic since 22. Now when you drive through the water or walk through it, the water moves around and splashes, just like you would expect. Now, this has been an addition to Farming Simulator 25. However, it is nice that he's flooded a few of the areas on the map to be able to let you enjoy it and have a little bit of fun playing in the water. I love this. And lastly today, Mapper's Paradise dropped a few more pictures but no information on the Welker Farms rebuild for FS25, including the grain elevator shown here and a pic from the main farm at one of the blue sheds. Welker Farms dropped for the first time back in FS17 and is returned to every single flagship Farm Sim game since, making FS25 the 4th version of the map. Bring it on, I'm ready for it. And I'm ready for this self-aware segue to the outro. It knows, man, it knows. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything we talked about today can be found in the description. Remember, there's no release dates for mods, so no one knows when anything's going to be released. And if you like this video, hey, you can check out the Farm Sim News playlist for all the latest news and all the top stories going on in the world of Farming Simulator. And that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Double check out notification bell as well. That way, you never miss videos like this one. Hope you have an awesome day and a great weekend. We will see you Monday. So I forgot to do something super duper important on Wednesday. I have a new channel logo. Totally forgot to put it up. Maybe we'll do it at the beginning of February.